Hey, welcome to Jack's Tool Reviews again. Appreciate you guys checking out the channel. Please like and subscribe if this video really helps you out. Or put down in the comments, let me know what I need to be doing better. Every comment helps. I'm always changing these up to better meet your needs. Today what we got for you is the Briggs Stratton. Both the engine and the actual snowblower itself are Briggs Stratton. It's the 1022EX. This guy's got a 208cc, pretty strong. You'll see I got like the double wide driveway, two bay garage type setup. I don't have a huge amount of property, but what makes this guy interesting is this is one of the very few that I'm aware of single stage snow blowers that is designed for wet, heavy snow as well as ice. And they attribute that capability all to the snow shredder auger. So I'm going to show you guys, if you can't tell by the huge piles over by this tree and the other side, we've been getting snow about twice a week now. So what I got here, a lot of this, sure, this is lighter, fluffier snow. It should perform ideally. I used this just about a week and a half ago to go through about 8 inches. We had like a 24-inch snowstorm, like 8 inches of snow at a time. That was wet and heavy. I also used it successfully to plow out the road as the snow plows are just trying to figure out where to go with it all. So that was, it chews through very nice for what I need and throws it just far enough for me to be about, let's say, 4 to 6 feet into the road and still throw it over my sidewalk into the grass. That's the same situation with me going down the center of the driveway. I can throw it far enough to get into the grass. So if you're a homeowner with a situation similar to me, or if you only have, a single car width driveway, this should be a beast for you. What I've noticed so far in terms of its features, you got your key start, your chokes up here, you got your primer bulb, you press it twice. Then I would just pull this one time and it would start right up. If I do pull it right now, you're not going to be able to hear me. So I'll mention a couple of things that over in this section there is the ability to do an electric start. You do plug it in. You do have the crank right here, which is handy for you to change direction on the fly without stopping, walking away. This guy here, that is pulling on your, what am I trying to say? There's a linkage to put some extra tension on your belt in the side of the snowblower. So if you took this case off, you'd see the belt inside that is driving your auger in the front. One other thing before you get to see it run, or a couple of things. First off, 208cc is pretty damn strong. But with that said, I've been disappointed by this unit 2 times, and I believe both of them were due to shipping errors. So whether that's a UPS issue or otherwise, still Briggs Stratton could package their snowblowers better. This is the first time that I received this snowblower without any visible damage whatsoever. The first 2 times there were dents, visible large dents, like in the gas tank, in the front here, which then gives you questions about clearances with the auger. And on the second one, I believe it was so dinged up during transport that the shivs for the belt may have had some alignment issues because the belt kept throwing itself off after enough uses. I adjusted the tension, I can't even tell you how many times, and it still was a problem. So what I ended up even finding inside of here on the second time with the belt throwing itself off was all these metal shavings and little rubber chunks that were starting to accumulate because this thing, like I said, it was throwing itself off. On top of that, the clearances between the shivs and the housing itself are so tight that putting this belt on is kind of a bear, so just know that up front. You really are going to hope that this belt does not come off on you. And one pro tip is, if you ever do have to change the belt out, if you have a pick and hook set, the spring you'll find is about located right here. If you kind of pick that off, it's nice and easy. You get that pressure off of the belt. It makes it a little easier for working on. I'm probably stating the obvious. Enough of that. Let me show you guys how it runs. Thanks for watching. Again, please like and subscribe. I appreciate you all. Thanks. Okay, so one thing that I did not cover in the initial recording was that I did uncover a bit of ice underneath this light fluffy snow. You'll see me hit those areas like 2 or 3 times, and I like the part about this snowblower that as a single stage unit, you're probably not used to seeing it remove ice. You probably have to break out your shovel or what have you, but with this snow shredder auger I was able to get all the way down to the pavement. Made things a little easier for my life. As you're seeing in the bottom right, you're watching me assemble this snowblower. You might have noticed me change the oil. The dipstick is extremely long. That's a little bit annoying because the actual target area for measuring over or under fill is only like a 1/4 inch by 1/4 inch square. So be careful to not overfill it. If you do, that can lead to just as many under lubrication issues as anyway. The unit takes regular unleaded gas, and that should have been self-evident when you saw the separate yellow cap for the oil addition. The snowblower does have a height of throwing that I was pleased with. I'd say about 20 feet. And as I was cutting into some of this old snow and being able to throw it over that mountain was certainly handy. Imagine trying to do that with a shovel instead. You'll also see me in the video try to cut into the sides where some of that was a mix of snow and ice. I will say that as you're hitting that, you want to maybe be a little bit more proactive. I was just trying to show you guys what it can do. I might have been beating it up a tiny bit because it really was icy snow at that point that had refrozen. You want to check your belt when the unit arrives. Check it for dents, and make sure that UPS delivers it right side up. I had all 3 of those problems the first 2 times it came through. A special instruction would be, once you've finished assembling the snowblower, you got about 5 seconds after you pull the lever that's engaged to the to belt tension. You want to make sure that engages your auger, and within 5 seconds of you releasing the lever that it disengages, it stops the auger from turning. And a little watch out to make sure that you don't have excessive belt tension. If you do, it's even possible that when you release the lever that the belt tension does not release adequately for the auger to stop turning, plus excessive tension is just bad for the belt. Want to point out that Briggs Stratton does have a 3-year warranty, but that's only for the engine. So the issues that I had with the belt, for example, I would have had to go to an authorized dealer or service area for Briggs & Stratton equipment and pay for that out of pocket. Now, Home Depot may have had a 1-year plan for Briggs equipment, but they told me I'd have to wait until spring if I decided to turn it in for those belt issues. And they told me that back in early January, so that didn't really seem like a good option to me, which is why I strongly encourage when your unit arrives, hopefully it arrives great the first time, but you make sure that that unit is in good shape. And if it's not, take advantage of that 30-day return policy with Home Depot. That's what I got for you guys. I recommend this product. Just recommend that you make sure that it's in good shape. I'm going to fast forward the video here so you guys can just see me finish the job, but that's really the end of my narrating. Hope this video helps you. Give me feedback, please, as opposed to just a thumbs down. I don't get many of the thumbs downs, but your written feedback means so much more in terms of me making these videos better. So thanks for checking out my channel. I appreciate it, guys. Take it easy.